stinky and nasty. I gotta go in here and get dressed and wash my clothes, y'all, because I don't have one thing to wear. I was thinking to myself, by the way, welcome back to the platform. Um, I was just thinking to myself about the living God or them just acting like it doesn't exist, but they're not going to be able to deny it this time. It made me think about what if this whole thing about let my people go. Now, I thought that God told Moses to go tell them people to let. We would have to look at the biblical text. I want to look at the exact wording, but it was to tell them the whole thing. If we really get gully about the whole thing, business minded about Moses was a shepherd. He wasn't. He was a shepherd. Okay. Sometimes you can have a shepherd that you know got sheepdogs and stuff like this that lead the flock in the farm. This is why it's giving me a dog or loyal, a dog that may be loyal or may not. Um, when we have these big families and we're finding out that yeah, some and these other children have other, you know, because of their makeup, they have different mindsets or something in these families, or they're plants. They're all on one accord, and somebody starts slowly wiping out the family and then replacing them with what they start to change mind or play with their mental and make them. Because if you think about America or Americans and us living this particular, like say somebody's baby daddy or baby mama or something is from Haiti. They said that some meteor or something hit there and it spilled out some shit, and these people have like gifts or something. So let's think about this. What if that's not true? What if these people is feeding off of God's children? They was not looked at, or somebody may not have looked at them as a threat in the family, because I'm getting both things. People treating me like shit, or kicking me out of my own hometown, or making me not feel comfortable, or something like this. The um the Messiah, okay. And then I was thinking about and saying, I know that they say that you're poor, or me right now struggling, but I know that these people took my money, or they're holding or hiding or whatever. Um, God said, "I say poor, but thou art rich." But you also say the ones that say that you are less amongst. That could be by numbers. That could be somebody thinking that somebody's less than somebody because they grew up in the hood and you didn't. I think that somebody's taking that to an. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one it should be. That's up for you to decide. I just have to be fair, and I just have to tell it like it is. So this is another way for somebody to try to say, well, these are the less, or they're the ones that's supposed to be getting some kind of grace or something right now. But again, we got to talk about somebody's works. And if they were doing wicked works in the kingdom, this is like also having this family around me and knowing that I'm the royal here. But all the family is coming up, or their clones are coming up, or they're building something, or they have finances, or whatever this is. Um, but the queen don't have shit. So all the foxes or the sneaky people have something, but the queen don't have nothing. The queen ain't wired like them. The empress ain't wired like no fucking else in the earth. So you see what I'm saying? This part of the family, they handle this thing. When we talk about the pits, that's like the pits. These, I also feel like these, or bring rich, and I don't know if it was 16 in the 1600s, something like this, when the Dutch came to kind of like really show them how to run slavery, like how to make the grid for it. Okay, profitable, much profitable off of it. So it made me think about this. We Jonathan used to come to my grandma's house all the time, once in a while. Him and his children, they kind of just looked like, I don't know. It was weird when they came because, you know, the kids would stand around. We would kind of look at them. All right. So it's kind of like marveling. Okay. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, if I think about it like this, it was kind of like marveling at a beast. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say that they're the beast. I'm just saying this could be the fight between the beast and then another beast, or, how they have the daughter of Babylon and then they have the great whore of Babylon. There's different types of Babylon or different signs that's going to show not dealing with three. But the daughter of Babylon, and she was really tall, like Amazonian. I don't even know where they lived. The reason why I'm talking about it like this, not making fun, is not marvel, because we always do these people live like, because all the rest of the people in the family that came to see us, we all lived within the, what you might call the village or something. Like we lived within the, everybody in the family lived within a 30 mile, 50. Nobody lived more than an hour away from us. All the family from, like, supposedly, from North Carolina and South Carolina, they never came to visit us. Like, not when I was there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe when, because my auntie and uncle them lived in that house since they was little, all the way up until, hell, they passed away. 60, 70, older, older age, passed in grandma's house. So, well, damn, wait a minute. No, one moved away. Okay. Unless this is that could be a sign. Okay. Because what I'm thinking is these people could have passed away. Their original bodies. Okay. So what we're dealing with now is not, if this aunt is still alive, she had to move out of the house because she couldn't stay there by herself. But if the aunt is still alive, that means that that's not, we're not dealing with that variety. I'm thinking we're dealing with more of an alien variety, because some of these families, I think they got alien variety. They could have been cloned by China, Russia, all the big countries could have cloned them too, to have them sit around in the family, dynamic or whatever too. So, and that's what I was thinking. It's just irritatingly hot right here. I don't got no gas in my car, y'all. I'm waiting for him to go take it and put gas in it and clean it out or whatever. I hope that he'd be nice enough this time to clean it out. Hold on one second. Even for the moment, I don't want to take it. All right. This is crazy, but I just can't take that heat. I'm thirsty. I feel like I'm dehydrated, bitch. I can't take it. Okay. So, mm, okay. So that's what I'm saying. This could be also a major thing with the street level. Like, it's all supposed to flow. But if all these people thought that if all these people, uh, if all these people thought, like, they was all told, like, Shalonda is the queen or whatever, you know, whatever like this, and they knew that I didn't know, or if these people have like second sight, or these are things that come on to me whenever I need them, right? So this could have been a wake up call for me, right? But these people have it all the time in order to run the kingdom. These children, Furman's children, was maybe more street smart, more, you know, up in there. Like, you know, I'm not even gonna call them hood. I'm just gonna say that they just was the ones that lived that kind of lifestyle probably. So, um, my grandma's house was in a certain town, but in that neighborhood, everybody knows each other. It's not no, it ain't like that. It's not it's not the palace or nothing, but shit, damn where spiritually could be. Because that's what I was thinking about, satellites and dimensions. Like, what the fuck they got hovering over my house? You know what I'm saying? This could be something like interchangeable. Remember when I told you I had that dream that at the Grandmore house or whatever that is, where I live with the um I had that dream that it was like a case, like the Jean Bonnet thing on top of the house. And people was walking downstairs in the house doing stuff or whatever like this. And then they closed up the portal and then there's a house attached on there with Michael Jackson now. Because I feel like when it comes to the Jackson energy on there with Michael Jackson now. Because I feel like when it comes to the Jackson energy, it's something about somebody would be in the best friend. This is like not letting somebody know that they the queen and feeling a person and everybody get the 20 years, 30 years to figure out how, this just too easy and the fuck y'all got going on. But I see above it. I can't sit down there with y'all and see it at that level. I can't look at you. So you just thought you was going to queendom and then make me think, hey, what sector you want to come in? You want to be a foot soldier? Bitch, I'm the queen. I'm the king. I'm the king of the kings. That I don't see the kings. So I'm just the king. Because even the kings is in the streets playing with the servants, the peasants, the cooks, and shit like this. You you're not even talking to the queen. You tried to create some type of digital operation to communicate with the queen at a rate where it's just between you and that person, but the person is not even aware. So you was able to come in my domain or my dome and say and do whatever you want. It's like piracy. It's just the only thing that I can think of, especially if they still have me as a babe or a baby or something like this. So it's just making me think when we're talking about this situation, it just made me think that these people were that's just what this is. It's some type of robbery. And what if all these people, 'cause I told you about them coming and we used to, okay, let's go back to the, just know that they was like really churchy, okay? Really churchy and they, so I remember they was really, so what was I saying? Um, yeah, so I remember when John used to come with his two children, and they were really tall. The two children was really tall. The girl was really tall. The boy was really tall. He was really tall. And so so it's kind of like a the town because I always wonder where the hell did they come from. It's almost like I'm not trying to be funny, but when I was a child, it's almost like I would be like, where did they just come from? It's almost like they walked off of a spaceship or something. I'm not trying to be funny, but this is what I used to always think. Like when I see them, I don't know, maybe like as a child, I could scan things then, and we like I think there was another cousin or there was somebody else that used to come out of town and come visit like family members like yo such and such and them from North Carolina they stopped by here or whatever, yeah, you missed them, but I would like scan them and it's just like where the fuck did they just come from. Like it ain't like an airplane, because you think about your AT Jan from I can imagine like, oh yeah, that person did come in from out of town, or I would imagine like an airplane or something like this. But these people, they just used to show up at the front door as a cluster opened up, and they just was there. It almost like how you get the feeling you look outside. I don't even remember looking outside to see if what car they drove. You look outside, you be like, oh okay, that car fit them or whatever like that. I don't know, maybe I just was different. Just don't remember anything. Shit like this has got me thinking. I'm like that church light, or I was feeling it was heavenly or godly or anything. I've met people like that before, but with them, no. The little girl used to have the dress and everything like this. It was almost like they was coming in from another fucking century. the four girls that passed away in that hair pressed, maybe a shirt with like a frilly four. Okay, but something told me three. We got this broken nail here. Somebody, I'm wondering if with those four, I don't know why we even brought them up. The four little girls in the fire. One confirmation. Maybe this is not the fire, but maybe there's like some kind of different type of anointing. And maybe these people hate that about somebody. Me and where where the raccoon here with the halo, because I almost got his ass the other night. You know how to be like, oh, in there. Almeida was the first, and it always make me think about metaverse. And I think this person could have been like really that over regular old kids. We maybe even was able to wear a crop top in the 80s shit. You might hit up on the shoulder. Okay, you got them two strings at the shoulder with the shorts to match. We was able to wear stuff like shorts with tennis shoes, and we was dirty running around outside all day. And it just seemed like they had to be so proper. And so, you know, I don't know why we talking about this. People feeling like, but she lived there. She was living close to them. And I remember the cousins, Trisha and all them. They got a flight and they went out there to go visit Monique in Washington. Something is telling me that just ain't all what they was doing. Something that's a marker, or it could be all what they doing, but something is making me have to go back. It'll probably come out through the reading today, but something is making me go back because I was like, damn, I would have liked to go out there, you know, such and such or whatever like this. But because I always kind of like Monique a little bit, so it's something like that. I don't know. I'm conceited. I got a reason. Yeah, I look way too good to be. Yeah, because Monique got a like cut lip. Yeah, see, Monique got a little scar on her lip too. Goodness gracious, they could have left me in a 5D contract with, what I'm saying? Like it was like how sometimes you queen or the counselors or the queen and or this idea is something else. Somebody's gonna be written improperly because I could getting married to this man, but somebody could have said no, you can't really marry her because you're not this pedigree, and somebody could have felt some kind of way, and I never knew nothing about this. They could have shooed this person away. You know what I'm saying? And then had me with like, whoever the top advisors or the right hand man of the queen. You know, it's not a consulate. It's something else. It's not. It's something else. Okay, that's sitting next to the queen or whatever and handles her things. It's like her right hand man. So sometimes I heard that a lot of queens they don't get along with these people and then they end up getting swapped out throughout the time. So that's why I was thinking about my situation right now. It don't feel like this supposed person that I supposed to have married. I don't even know what the fuck they did with that. It's like if I'm leaving him right now, it's not like I'm leaving, my husband. Like, oh my God, my husband is leaving me, all right? Yeah, I can't believe this is. It's not like that. It's like, oh man, we had some good years together, man. It's something like that. Something could be about to change. Like, I don't know if this is somebody that's really down right now and they need somebody that's alert. This could be also why somebody could have been trying to make it like somebody got dementia or something, like not filling you in. Like, so I don't know. We got this young lion energy here with whoever this is, and then we got the Queen of Wands here. And we got the crows bringing her wand back to her. So I don't her power for a certain amount of time. But this is kind of like giving me like this is like the most high. Is this the two of wands? Yeah, like somebody saying that this one is the most high here. Okay. Somebody could be trying to keep lookout or something like this. It could be something that this one can see. Okay. That this one can't see. Like somebody could see spirits or something like this. Or they could have took my ace of cups, okay, to be able to see spirits and gave it to this child or this younger one. I don't know. Somebody feel ashamed. They can't. It's almost like I'm being punished because somebody feel ashamed because I know the truth about what these people was doing in the background, and now they trying to act like, see, this is the best spotter or this is the best person, my messenger or something like this. But it's like, nah, all this shit got to get cleaned up. All this got to get cleaned up. Somebody doesn't deserve your. Somebody is like an empress. They don't. Somebody doesn't deserve your protection. Somebody. They know this. You don't even know who this is. I don't know who this is, but they're trying to change the games here some kind of way. This is somebody trying to force somebody out. Yeah, King of Wands. I feel like there's a king. This could be two feather figures, or again, both people. Okay, this could be two feather figures, or these are the gray lion though. Why I'm getting like I don't know why I'm getting like Island Groove, like what somebody say? Is it in one of their songs? Is it Marley or I don't know Selassie? I don't know, or Marley or somebody like two famous people that people you know, you know, love on that they supposedly passed away already, but it's two different guys here. I think they're both from the island. King of Wands is in reverse. Mm, somebody's spirit. We got. See, she keep on fucking calling me. Me when my person was telling he was. I told you. This could be why I was writing down this Teamsters thing, cause my person used to do garbage over by my grandma's house and stuff like this too. Even it made me think about when he first took his ring off, and he came home with that excuse that, and I think the Katrina Gray girl was working at their job at the time, and he told me that some man got something caught on the back of his ring or something caught on the back of the truck, and he died. And so this man got ate up by his garbage truck today, and I think it was a newspaper and everything. And that's why he don't want shit on him like that. And why I couldn't just go and have to just wipe that under the rug. Have to just wipe that under the rug after you was been found using a clone. After you was been found using a clone to ruin my reputation. Like these is people that's like, no, this is the way it goes. Bitch, ruin my reputation. Like these is people that's like, no, this is the way it goes. Bitch, not for me. I'm coming and I'm I'm on it again. Like I was thinking, what if because somebody trusted these people that was amongst my peers to be a part of this secret society, to keep my peers to be a part of this secret society, to keep the queen to this and it's almost like